Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, welcome everybody. 2021 TBL wildcard games 1 through 4 here with Chris. We haven't done a stream here in a while.
Yeah, it's
together.
been a while. Yeah.
Yep.
It's summer in Vermont. You got to enjoy it. So,
It's going to be the one, too. Hold on one second. Just going to be the
Hold on. I think I got to fix the game screen. You see the game pop up? Hold on.
Red Sox just took a lead 1-0 in the 7th. Oh, yeah.
I'm proud of myself. Figured it out. Here we go. We got game screen, game capture. Good to go, I believe. What do you think? What do we got to say? We got to look at the teams, matchups here. Wild card matchups. Playoff coverage here. Galveston against Somerville.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do it.
Yeah, got Galveston, Somerville. Yeah. What do you think?
Why don't we drill into Galveston? Take a look real quick.
All right, take a look. What do you got to say?
Well, I was just going to say, might as well take a look at this team. They haven't made the playoffs since 2015. Give them a little love here. So, Hold on one second. Sorry, I'm trying to bring you up. We're a little choppy start. We haven't done this in a while.
It's very choppy, very choppy.
You have Galveston brought up. No worries. Just click on their team. Or just go to their team on the top. There we go. Yeah, just take a look.
Right.
Looks like they're a pretty good offensive team this year. I was pretty surprised they came out of nowhere. 89-73 season, but kind of top 5 there in a lot of offensive categories and team stat rankings. Pretty good pitching staff as well. Looks like they steal a lot of bases.
Yeah.
So
good to see them back in the playoffs.
For sure. I think it's the first time for Jeremy being in the playoffs. So congratulations, Jeremy. And your reward is to play the Somerville money line in JR. JR has been here in the postseason several years in a row now. Just taking a look at him real quick. Looks like the money line have made the playoffs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years in a row. This is the 10th straight season and the 16th time overall. So JR is a seasoned vet. Obviously, he has been to the championship several times. Last year, he was the Ice Conference runner-up, so to say, as the Herons won the championship. But a very dangerous matchup for Galveston. And yeah, taking a look at the next matchup, we got New York JG back in the playoffs after a drought of a couple seasons. So the New York Empire, obviously an expansion team, and actually one of the more successful expansion teams since the 2012 season they've existed. This is going to be their 3rd playoff appearance, the first time since 2017. And JG had the best season in the franchise's history with 88 wins, topping the 86-win team in 2016. The reward, again, going to face, I believe, what was it, the Denver Dynamite? And nope, High Rollers. Pick your poison, I guess. But we've got an intra-division matchup here against Zach's team. Zach, this is going to be his 7th straight time making the postseason, and he won 100 games all 7 of those seasons. He's been the dominant team here in the league for a while now. 2 championships, obviously, 2018, 2019. And looking to run it back this year. This is actually the first time he didn't win the J division since 2015, as we will check out Denver here in a second. But yeah, Zach, obviously a very dangerous team in GM. So I think the favorite in the series so far, Las Vegas and Somerville. So Galveston and New York are the underdogs. Looking at the final matchup, we've got the New Orleans Mudcats. Ryan's team, again, perennial kind of playoff team, 7th straight season that Ryan, oh no, actually I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Even longer streak for Ryan here. He's going to have been in the playoffs 9 straight seasons. And of course, he was the 2014 and 2017 champion. So another dangerous team coming out of the J division. It's really been a 2-headed monster with Las Vegas and New Orleans for a couple of years. 84 and 78, the team's kind of going in a different direction. They've gone from 105 to 90 to 84. So not sure what the future of New Orleans looks like, but let's see if they can make a deep run here in the 2021 playoffs. And then they're going to go up against the Toronto Griffins, Thane's team. And Thane has had a good team in the last couple of years. This is going to be his 4th straight year making the postseason and the second 100-win season in the history of this franchise. Of course, the franchise won 2 championships with an old GM back in the 2000s, but 4th straight year for Thane here in the postseason after taking on this team and doing a really nice rebuild. Hate the fact that he traded one of his best pitchers to the Seals, but at the end of the day, his team looks even better this year, and they are going to be dangerous for the Mudcats. So that's the Ice Conference. Take a look at the Fire real quick. We've got the Louisville Rivermen back in the postseason. Chuck was a staple in the playoffs from 2005 to 2015, only missing it once This is the first time we've seen him since 2018 and only the second time since that long streak. So happy to see his team finding success again this season, 89-73. And the matchup for the Louisville Rivermen, they're going to go up against the San Diego Seals and Alex's team. Alex is back in the postseason for the third straight year, 87 wins this year. Of course, he's been in the conference championship, I think, back-to-back years. At least he was last year as a 79-win team. He made a deep postseason run and had another nice season this year with a second-place finish. So we'll see who wins that matchup. The next matchup in the Fire Conference is the Virginia Rebels, and this is a fascinating team to me. They dominated the 2020 season and then collapsed the last 10 games of the year, lost in the first round of the playoffs, sucked all year long, and then really had a really good last month and a half to make the postseason. So kind of a weird team, but I feel like if they get hot, they could be dangerous. So we'll see if Andrew's team can make a run. And they're going to go up against the Huron Herons. And
champs.
This is our champion from last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 straight years making the playoffs for the Herons. Second straight season with Daniel at the helm, winning the championship in his first year, making that transition over to the Herons GM. So 93 wins this year, better than last year's 84-win squad. But that's the weird thing about baseball, right? 84 wins, won the championship last year. That was the lowest win total of this 8-year streak. And that's the championship year. Or I guess I should say 2 championships as the one in 2015 as well. And so, that's going to be a tough matchup for Louisville and Chuck to overcome. Not Louisville, for Virginia to overcome. But division rivals there. We'll see how that turns out. Last matchup is going to be the Nashville Blues. We've got Kevin. He's a newer GM to the league, I think second or third year now. Was in the postseason last year as well. Nashville's kind of been on the rebound after being one of the most unsuccessful franchises in TBL history. This is only their 5th playoff appearance in 21 seasons. So, but again, back-to-back years for the first time in franchise history, 84-78 this year. Going to go up against the Oahu Paddlers, and my team had a pretty nice season, making a late run as we've done kind of the last few years. This is going to be the 9th straight years the Paddlers are in the postseason and the 12th overall after not being very good in the first half of this league's existence. But again, 2016 champions Paddlers, hoping to have a big series. I think that's a pretty good preview. We haven't talked about shit in a while, so I wanted to give it a good breakdown. Of course, we've got the Denver Dynamite with the bye in the Ice Conference. We've got the Kansas City Scouts with a bye in the Fire Conference, and just a good shout out to Jay for having a big season and getting Las Vegas into the second place column, and a shout out to Brad for being the first team to bring the Kansas City Scouts to the postseason, and not just doing that, getting the 1 seed overall. So just really great seasons for both those GMs. But without further ado, as we like to say here,
let's get rolling. Play ball. Don't finish today. Let's start today.
Sounds like a plan.
And we will not go real time because that'll be forever.
40, I think, yeah. Two on for the Paddlers early, and they do some damage. Jason Toney grounds out and drives in a. Esparza singles in Ola, so 2-0 in that game. Galveston gets 2 runs as well in the second to take a new 2-0 lead on the money line. And Virginia out 2-0 early. Over Huron on the road. Meanwhile, New York strikes first against Las Vegas. Toronto on the board first against New Orleans. Scoreless already in the third in San Diego between Louisville and the Seals. Somerville ties it up at 2. Couple hits strung together there. Virginia extends the lead 4-1 and 2-run double.
Got some tie games here with San Diego and Louisville 1-1, bottom of the 5th. And Nashville has the lead on Oahu.
Looks like a big 2-run homer for Dave Morgan, ex-Rooster. And then a Muskin single. Toronto 4-0. Getting 3 runs in the 4th on a double and a single. And Galveston sneaking out in front of the money line, 3-2 in the 5th.
Threat? No. It's Somerville. Somerville's threatening. Man on 3rd. Tie it up. Nashville extends their lead 5-2. 6-2 now. Huron making a comeback. Still down by 1. And San Diego taking a commanding lead here, 5-1 in the 7th. And Huron ties it up. And Galveston extends their lead in the 6th.
You want to slow it down here in the 9th?
Oh.
We've got a final San Diego 5-1.
Just
We've got a tie game though in Huron 4-4.
Oh, I went faster. My bad.
I was like, damn, those things are finishing quick all of a sudden.
Yeah, a little rusty, guys. A little rusty. Still, though, why is Virginia and Huron in the 10th inning and your game is only in the 7th inning?
I don't know. They must have had a delay or something. Or, well, there's a lot more runs.
But we got some finals, 5-1. San Diego taking a 1-0 series lead as Toronto takes a 1 series lead over New Orleans as they defeat them 4-0. And New York takes a 2-0 victory over Las Vegas, taking a 1-0 series lead.
Yeah, looks like Bobby Bradford threw a 2-hitter there. Really great performance. 7 innings pitched, 8.1 innings pitched from Stelter for the Seals to get that 5-1 victory. And 8 innings pitched from Justin Holiday in the game that's in extra innings. Did give up the 4 runs. Nashville's going to win this one pretty easy on game 1 on the road. Not looking good for...
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like Nashville's going to take a 1-0 series lead. I mean, I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if Wahoo's got the gusto to do this, but I'm not that
We've got a,
surprised if they don't.
we've got a solo homer by Hernandez in the 11th, giving the Rebels a 5-4 lead, and then a walk and a double. Rebels are threatening for some more.
2 out, though. Huron.
4 hits in the game for Jose Hernandez.
See if they can tie it back up. Down to their final out.
And on Preciado.
Galveston takes the win, 8-2. 2 on now.
Hit by pitch, yeah.
Don't call it a comeback. And it's over. Virginia wins 5-4.
Wow.
I think Nashville's got this series handily.
I mean, we do have to kind of lean on the history of the TBL, right? The Fire Conference teams who are the better seeds very do frequently.
They flame out quick, is what you're saying.
They do, yeah. We've seen a lot of 1 seeds go down like first matchup.
Sasquatches did it way back in the day. We're like a 106 win team done the first round. And Nashville wins 10-3.
Game 1's in the book. Got 4 road teams taking the win.
Game 2. Get started. Here we go. We're off. We'll go to speed 40. In New York. First blood. 1-0 solo homer. Rich Reiner. Galveston and Huron, second to do it. Second and third. And Oahu taking a 1-0 lead. Mike Davis singles and ties this game up with Galveston 1-1. San Diego on the board, 1-0. Huron 2-0. 4-0. Oh man, I gotta scroll up. 4-0. Huron. Ryan Crater is leaving the game for an injury for Louisville. Hopefully that is not too serious. Las Vegas is taking a 4-1 lead over New York. Carlos Carlos Ruiz solo homer, making it 4-2, Las Vegas. But New York is clawing back to Las Vegas, and Nashville ties this game up 1-1. Tarver is leaving the game with an injury, which is unfortunate because he had 5 no-hit innings. I wonder if he got some hits going on him. And Vegas go running away with it, 9-2. Jeff Eason leads the game with an injury. Nashville scoring 2, making it 3-1 over Oahu. Toronto 1-0 in the 6th, so that's a pitcher's duel up over there. And Galveston taking the lead 2-1. Got some close games here.
Good pitching performances. Jose Chincillo, I can't really read that, pitched 8 strikeouts.
That's just unfortunate. Tarver left the game. He had 5. He's out 4 months. Ooh, ouch.
Tough.
And I think his replacement got injured too, or I'm not sure who his replacement was, but somebody else got hurt.
We had 6 starters, though, go at least 5 innings and give up 2 hits or less. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Want to slow it down here late in the game? It's 1-1 in the 8th in Toronto.
Not speed things up this time.
Hey, it looks like the Paddlers have taken the lead somehow. Israel Sparza, 3-run home run in the 6th.
He's scored all their. I think he scored all their runs.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, 2 for 3, 4 RBIs.
4 errors in that game. 2
between both teams
on each shot. Yep. 1-0 Seals in the 7th. They got 2 on. 2nd and 3rd. 1 out. 9th inning, man on second for New Orleans, and they get it across. Izzy Velasco singles in Dilworth, 2-1. Leadoff runner on for the Griffins in the 9th inning. And it's a final. The Griffins walk it off. 2-run homer, Antonio Reyna. 3-2. Griffins take game 2. Herons take game 2. 5-0. And the Rivermen tie it up. David Bird, solo home run in the 8th. It's 1-1. Seals are threatening with a leadoff double on the bottom half. Galveston takes the lead in the 7th, 3-2. Make it 5-2. Hulak singles in 2 after Valentimia singles in a run. Yeah, they're threatening bases loaded still.
Wahoo getting a run, making it a 2-run lead here in the 8th inning. 5-3, surprising. Team sucks.
I love your spirit. I love your spirit.
Las Vegas taking an 11-3 win.
Yeah, 1-1 in the 9th in San Diego. Seals have the 1-0 series lead, so. Galveston added some insurance as well. Oh, no, they didn't. That was a while ago. I called that. Losing track. But Galveston looking to take a 2-0 series lead on the. Guess we'll lead with that story. 10th inning leadoff double for Contreras and the Rivermen. Cone grounds out. Neris lines out. Cortez hit by pitch. It's going to be Bird. Has the solo home run in the game. He strikes out swinging. Onto the bottom half we go.
10th inning with Louisville and San Diego.
Nashville's got the tying run in. Nashville had the tying run in the second and third with 2 outs in the ninth, but they can't get it done. Paddlers take game 2 and tie the series up 1-1.
Surprising. I can't believe it. They're supposed to lose.
Tying run is at the plate for the money line here with 2 down in the 8th. It's going to be Gore. And he strikes out swinging. First and third. Rivermen threatening in the 11th. But a strikeout. Can't seem to get those runs across. 18 hits in this game across those two teams. Just the 2 runs. If you look, I mean, that game is more hits than any other game. Except for, any other game.
To the 12th we go.
3 outs left for the money line. Leadoff double for Doug Linder. Ground out by Melvin Graham. 2 outs left. And Louisville takes the lead in the 12th. 2-run home run. Dave Bird, the hero again. Second home run of the game. Has all 3 RBIs for the Rivermen. Galveston takes the victory in Somerville. Again, they take both games on the road. Leadoff single for Jose Garcia. Tying run at the plate, and Wilson strikes out. It's going to bring up Gooch.
What a great last name.
He's going to walk. Naftel. First and second now. Strikes out swinging. It's going to be 1 out left for the Seals, and it's Brandt, and he can't get it done. Rivermen take game 2 in that series. So where are we at?
We are.
I'm 1-1. I know me. I know Galveston's
1-1. San Diego, Louisville is 1-1. I believe
Las Vegas, New York's 1-1.
It's 2-0? Let's take a look. Toronto 2-0 over New Orleans. New York and Las Vegas are 1-1. Galveston and Somerville are Galveston's 2-0. And everybody on the Fire Conference is 1-1. So,
all right, let's do it. 2 more.
2 more. We're going to finish today. Swapping fields. Everybody gets a day off again. Thought I did it. Guess I didn't. Game 3. Oahu gets first blood, 1-0. Las Vegas follows 1-0. Galveston takes a 2-0 lead. Oahu starting off strong, 4-0 here in the first. A lot of first inning strikes here. Las Vegas 2-0. And Virginia 2-0. Action all over the place. Calm down, everybody. Or don't. This is exciting. 2-4. Nashville. They are the last people. Toronto ties things up here in the second. Bobby Donaldson, solo homer. New Orleans taking the 2-1 lead. Oahu 6-2 now. Oscar Fernandez scores in 2. Las Vegas getting a bunch of people to score 3 runs off a Christian Laredo double. 7-2 off of runners advancing. And Louisville takes a 1-0 lead in the third. My lord. Just scoring like crazy.
Getting down location. Not the aces, not the number 2s.
Yeah.
Louisville and San Diego, they continue to stay close. I mean, low scoring.
Yeah. Ooh, we got some stuff going on. I got distracted. Louisville 3-0.
I was just saying, getting into the 7th and 8th, you want to...
Oh, yeah. We'll go down to 20 here.
Got a 2-2 game in New Orleans. Man on first with 2 down. On to the 8th. Now in that game. Looks like the money bet lines flipped the script on the Gremlins. They're up 5-4 now with a 2-run triple in the 6th. And now that's in the 8th as well. Down 5-1 to the Rebels. The Herons get 1. They had the bases loaded, but they strand them.
5-2 in just the 7th. Punishing Nashville right now.
Yes. And Las Vegas not letting New York play spoiler. 5-2 on the road in the 7th inning. Meanwhile, Louisville shutting out the Seals in the 8th. Nick Henson, 7 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts for Toronto in that 2-2 game. Something's happening. Huron scores. Got the tying run at the plate. They've got a man on third. New Orleans takes the lead in the 8th. Mike Long doubles in. McReynolds It's 3-2. We've got 3 outs left for the Gremlins. Down 5-4, but they are up 2-0 in the series right now. New Orleans adds another one. 4-2 now. Glasgow singles in long. Some close games here in the 9th. An off runner on for the Seals. They're down by 3. Tying run at the plate now for the Seals. They get one in. Naftal doubles in. Wilson now the tying run at second base with nobody out. Let's slow it down a little more. Too many things going on. Tied up. The Seals tie it. Brandt doubles in 2, and it's now 3-3 with 2 on and 1 out. And meanwhile, 2 on for the Herons, down 5-3. Bases loaded, 2 out.
Somerville gets final,
Last
5-4.
chance. Last chance for the Herons. McCurbury coming into the pitch. Gonna face Lopez, 1-for-4 here. And he walks him. 5-4, bases loaded. And he gets out of it. The Rebels win Game 3, 5-4 at home. It was close at the end. Is this the second straight game? San Diego, Louisville?
I believe they did go to extras last time, didn't they?
Yeah, I think the 12th inning, was it? Yeah. It's been a tight series, that's for sure. Two-out double for Louisville. Really the only game we're looking at. The other two are out of hand. And that's going to do it. For Jaden? Jaden Coton.
Yep,
second home run of the game. 4-for-5 game for Jaden Cohn. 2 doubles, 2 homers, and 3 RBIs. Pretty impressive.
And his starting pitcher went almost 7 innings. 5 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 8 Ks. So he took care of business.
Las Vegas High Rollers win handily 8-2. Got pretty good production out of Christian Laredo, 2 for 3, 3 RBIs. Trade deadline acquisition from Vancouver.
That's ball game.
One more.
All right, finish today. Game 4 on our way.
Bump it to 40.
I guess. After we announced that Huang had a solo homer for Toronto, 1-0. Huron getting up there 1-0 with a glass fielder's choice. And Adam Wilson doubles for San Diego, getting them up 1-0. New York scores, gets a double or a single on 2-run score, and Nashville takes a 3-0 lead over Oahu off a Ryan Harvey double. Somerville 1-0. Paul, can you announce this guy's name? What's his first name? But he doubled tying that game up.
I'm gonna go with Ass and Cow.
Yes. Yes.
Ass and Cow Hayakawa.
Somerville taking a commanding lead, 7-0. New York has a 3-0 lead here in the fourth. San Diego still holding on to that 1-0 lead in the fourth.
Huron's about to blast this one wide open, 4-0. Nobody out.
5-0. Galveston gets one back. Not the way he wanted to. He grounded into a double play. Virginia getting one on the board. And Louisville getting one on the board, tying it up, but not without San Diego answering back with 2 off a Tim Gooch sac fly and a Adam Wilson triple. Las Vegas gets one back, but New York has an answer. Carlos Ruiz grounds out, but gets a double or a run. Jalen Dilworth doubles and takes the lead over Toronto here in the fifth. Galvin Sadler is leaving the game with an injury. Is it bad? Not horrible. Just leaving the game. Galveston gets another one back. Wow, the San Diego game is in the 8th inning, and all the other games are in the 6th. That game is flying, and slowed down the speed of the game here, because 3-1 San Diego.
Yeah, it looks like Kelso's pitching a gem 2-hitter into the 8th inning.
Yeah, 8 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run. No Ks, though.
5 of the 6 games within a salami's reach.
I mean, he's got 3 Ks. I should say that, but
Want to scroll up a little?
I guess. Quentin Cook leaves the game.
Bases loaded for the Paddlers, down 3-0. Esparza singles in 2. It's now 3-2.
Should go without saying, Las Vegas has tied this game up. I believe New York had the lead. Or no, they didn't have the lead. No, yeah, Las Vegas had the lead in the 6th, and New York tied it in the 6th. Okay, that's where we're at.
New Orleans and Toronto traded home runs, or New Orleans first, to extend it to a 2-run lead. Toronto responded, kept it at 1.
Got a final with San Diego taking the 3-1 lead, or victory. Tying this series up.
Yep. Nashville looking to extend. They've already added 1. They've got 2 on, nobody out. Make that bases loaded.
And they do. 2 more score off a Harvey double. Harvey's got 5 RBIs this game. 5 ribbies. 2 doubles.
And insult to injury for the Paddlers, Juan Martinez. Wow, that's really getting out of hand. It's still bases loaded, nobody out, and they've scored 4 runs.
7-0 or 7-2.
Getting distracted by all these close games though. Toronto down by 1.
Yeah, that game's out of hand.
You know, Nashville runner on. Time run at the plate for the Rebels too in the 8th. 2 down now for the Griffins. 1 out remaining. And they get a single out of Wong. Rosales at the plate. They've already got a walk-off home run this series. 1st and 3rd.
He gets a single in the end.
At 3rd. And then the Mudcats hold on. They win 6-5. Meanwhile, last 3 outs for the High Rollers. 6-5 double by Tim Taylor leads things off.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Nashville holds off a victory. Should have known that
Goes
a
at
lot was
3rd.
going to lose.
There's 2 down. That'll do it. New York hangs on for the win. They're going to tie that series up 2-2. That's a big win for the Empire. Lord help me if JG ever builds a dynasty and I have to start saying the Empire all the time. Somerville 9-3 got this game in hand. They're going to tie the series up after being down 2-0. Road teams won every game in that series so far. Herons hang on to win 5-4. Rebels can't get that done, so I think that's a 3-1 series lead. I'm lost on that series.
So you guys, Oahu and Nashville tied up. Huron and Virginia is tied up, and San Diego and Louisville are tied up. So we have 3 ties in the Fire Conference, and I believe New Orleans tied it up.
And I think so. Yep.
And I
think New York tied it up. I think we've got all 2-2s across all 6 matchups.
We'll find out after 1 more out. So I don't think Galveston's got it in him. Prove me wrong, Galveston. They didn't. Save this game. And yeah, playoff coverage. Playoff tree. Look at that. 2-2s all across the board. All tied up. Gonna drop the file here. Ping me. And yeah, we'll pick back up. Catch you folks later.
Yeah, we'll pick back up tomorrow at what time? Regardless of exports, we're not going to wait for export.
Yeah.
You got time for a morning sim, or?
Yeah.
I will be on a plane. I'll be on a plane starting at 6 a.m. So it's all you, friend.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm golfing tomorrow, so.
We're on it early. People, I mean, honestly, like you don't have to give it a long window.
We'll do 9 in the morning.
Sweet. All right, I'll post
hours. See you folks tomorrow.